Let's get right into it. I totally did not forget to record a Talking with Zombies this month, and I'm doing this last minute on the date of April 29th. And this isn't gonna be very rushed edited tonight and released tomorrow on April 30th, the last day of April this month. Nah, that's not what's gonna happen. Anyways, welcome back to Talking with Zombies. This is the little episodes that I do that just let me talk about my month and how I'm doing and what is to come in the future days. Today's subject. It's almost my my 1 year anniversary of like uploading consistently, and it is honestly so crazy that that's gonna happen, because I honestly, if you were to ask me if I was gonna make it this long, no, not at all. There has been some days where I'm just like, I don't think I'm gonna upload today, but I guess it worked out in the end, because it is going to be May. Is it the 9th or the 10th, actually? I don't remember. I just remember I'm like, oh, that falls on a day where I can actually upload like on my schedule. So can't wait for that, I guess. But I have no idea what to do. I have one idea. This is one idea I have, and it's gonna be like my big video for that month. But that's in 11 days. That's in 11 days, 10 when this video comes out. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna be on a strict like deadline. Cause when that comes out, that week it comes out, it's going to be the week of my final exams in college. And if I can be honest, I would need that whole week to prepare for my final exams, because I am struggling in school.
Find a place to put this.
I don't, mostly just because I've been enjoying this too much, and I want to do this more instead of just focusing on my studies, on my educational prowess. I don't know, what was he there? Oh no, he's running. But yeah, it's crazy. I've been doing this for a year, because I'm pretty sure this channel is over a year old. I know for sure that is. I think it's been more than 3 years that this channel has been going. But in between, like during the videos when I first started this channel, there has been many breaks where I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Actually, I'm gonna focus on my education. Actually, I love video games too much. I want to focus on streaming and making people happy. Actually, I think I should focus on my education. Like, it's been a constant back and forth. And honestly, this run of me doing a whole bunch of videos, there has been days where I think to myself, like, all right, this is going to be the stopping point. This is where I take the break. Oh, this is going to be the break. This is where I'm going to stop. Oh, this is going to be the break where I stop. Because every time I stop, there's going to be like, when I come back, there's a different change. Like when I first started this channel, I was streaming on YouTube and making thumbnails in a crappy software, and I thought it was funny. I still think it's funny, like making those crappy thumbnails. You can see it. It's online. I haven't privated the videos yet. One day I will, but it's weird, because now I'm just like, oh, okay, I should probably, if I want to get back into this, like after the first break, I was like, if I want to get into this, I should really look up how to be a streamer. So I was like looking up guides, and they were just like, I was looking up YouTube, like popular streamers, Ludwig from video games. He was like, oh, you should probably start with Twitch and then grow your audience there, and blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, I'll switch to Twitch. To this day, I have not gotten more than 3 viewers, I want to say. Maybe I hit 5 somewhere. But I know for a fact I've yet to hit double digits in viewers on Twitch. So I'm just like, oh, maybe I should take a break. And I think I did. I don't know for sure. But it was after, I think it was my first semester of college, where honestly, college was my point where I'm like, this isn't for me. But I need a backup plan for this. If I want to quit college and do something else, I want it to be my passion, and I want to love it, so I never have to look back on college ever again. I probably will. If this ever goes forward and I become popular, I will look back on college and I will think, why didn't I finish it? But like, I'm like, all right, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. Let me pull out all stops. Let me actually put efforts in my thumbnails. Let me actually put it some editing effort into videos. Let me grow. And that is exactly what I did. I got Adobe and I started editing. Some of it was simple edits, like I was just trimming videos. I was focusing on parts of the video. Like, it would be some simple stuff like that to start off with. But like, as the years went by, I would put more edits into it, put more effort, take more time into my videos. Like this whole big video a month thing was like, I want to put more effort into these videos so that I could grow an audience and not just record a let's play and wonder why it's not doing numbers when people don't watch let's plays anymore. When I first watched YouTube, that was the only thing I watched. I loved let's plays, so I wanted to do that, but you know, YouTube is a different platform now. It's more of fun, more of 10 to 20 minutes, something you watch like when you're doing something, like for example when you're eating lunch, dinner, breakfast. Like, it's basically an episode of a TV show that you want to watch in the background, or when you want to like hard focus watching it. And I was like, okay, I gotta do this. And so legit, the first thing I did when I came back this 1 year ago was make a let's play, even though I shouldn't. But it was because I wanted to make a video on a game I've never played before, and that was Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Except the let's play I came back with was the original Paper Mario, because you know, there's no record of me playing that. Actually, there is record of me playing it. I just never finished it because that's when I went on my break. And I was like, okay, I gotta finish this game, but I should start from the beginning because this is like a new year for me. I need to start off new and act like I've never done this before. So that was fun. After I finished that, I think the Elden Ring DLC came out, and that's when I shifted from that. I should have made funny moments out of the Elden Ring DLC, but I was just starting off editing, and I didn't want to put that much effort yet. So I was like, okay, then I'll just trim it and just put in important stuff. And that's basically what I do for my Let's Plays now. If you watch Metaphor, I just trim everything, and I would only put in cutscenes or important parts of the story that is told during the game. Hey, Dragon. So yeah, that was the beginning of this channel, and it just kept on evolving more and more. I didn't get any views, but you know, that's every YouTuber says, going, oh, when I started, I didn't get any views. I just had to continue with the mindset of keep going, and it will pay off in the end somehow. And that was the mindset I've been going through now. And I think, I'm trying to remember the day, like the date. that something actually happened. I want to say it was either 6 or 7 months in where I actually finally got traction. No, I shouldn't say that. The video that actually got traction was when I did something completely different. Like I would play video games on my channel, on the YouTube channel, and I was just like, okay, let's do something different. Let's see what type of videos somebody would want to watch. And it's gonna be this is a little embarrassing to admit, but it was, yeah, because no, it was in the beginning of the semester this school year. I started watching Hololive. Well, I didn't start watching Hololive. I was watching Hololive. If you don't know what Hololive is, it is literally VTubers. If you don't know what a VTuber is, are you living under a rock on the internet? Because they are very popular, and honestly, it is quite impossible to not know a VTuber. Like, this stream was delayed. Like, I was gonna stream this when I streamed this whole session of Talking with Zombies when I got home, but I was watching VTuber stream of Takanashi Kiyata, where she was talking with Gargura, and I was like, oh, I want to watch this first. It's probably just gonna last 2 hours. It's been more than 3 hours. Right? No, it's like 2.5 hours. I think it's still going. They were just finishing up when I left, and so I was just like, okay. I was watching, so back to the story. I was watching, trying to figure out what I wanted to experiment with, and I was watching a streamer, a Hololive streamer called Kosaki Bijou. If you don't know who that is, understandable actually. I don't think she's very mainstream yet. Like, she's done some stuff, but only if you have to be on that side of the internet to, I think, hear of her. And so I was watching her, and it was her. I was just watching her and seeing her. She was post a schedule of what she would be playing that week, and I saw on the schedule that she was going to start playing Black Ops. Yes, Call of Duty Black Ops. The Black Ops you're thinking of, you know, the one with the Cuban War in the campaign, and is very like, you wouldn't expect an anime girl to play that. And I was super confused and super hype about it. I was like, oh my gosh, this VTuber is gonna be playing a game that I loved since I was a child. Wait a minute, I wonder if she's gonna understand any of the campaign. Man, I really hope there's a good explanation video out there that allows her to that she can watch to understand the campaign. And I looked it up, and all the videos were like 20 or I think more than that, longer than that. And I was like, whoa, that's weird. I'm pretty sure you can like explain this in like 8 to 10 minutes. Why is these videos so long? And then it just popped into my head. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna make a campaign explained video. And that was the first video to really get any traction. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. It's because a lot of people like watching video essays. I'm not that big of a fan, but I can see the appeal. And so I made the video. It was over like, I think it took more than 2 weeks to make. Yes, because I remember I made the script, and then I made the, what do I do now? Sorry. I made the script, and I made the I played through the campaign. And so I was like, okay, now I just need to do this. And I played the campaign 1 week, and then I made the script another week. And I was like, okay, now I need to record lines for the script and yada yada, body yada yada, and edit it down with background music. And that took another week to do. And you might be like, oh, well, I think you could just done it in one day. And yeah, I did do it all in one day. It's just in between the weeks, I was busy working a summer. Was it a summer job? No, I was at school. Did that hit? No, it didn't hit. I was working, I was at school. Can you move? Surely that hits, right? Yeah, cool. I was at school and I could only like do this type of stuff. I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. Never mind, I'm goated. And I could only do this type of stuff only on the weekends. So like on the weekends I would work on it. And that's why I took like 2 to 3 weeks, because it was just one day of the week that I had to work on it. And yeah, it was I worked on it, and when I uploaded that video, I was super proud of myself. First of all, it was one of those videos that I was able to rewatch, and because it was only like 10 minutes long, and I was genuinely just like, wow, I made this. That's crazy. I really hope a lot of people like watching this. And sure enough, I think if I look back on it, it was the first video that I don't want to say it got double digits on views, but I do know it hit 50 views, and I was super proud of that. I still am. That video deserved that 50 views. And so I was just super proud of it. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll actually gain some traction now. And no, it didn't gain me any traction. Why would it? It was one video that got 50 views, and that doesn't mean shit. All right, just let that be known. That didn't mean shit. That was like, if anything, it was, what the? I thought I heard something weird. What was I doing? It got 50 views. It was basically, YouTube was like, oh, people like video essays. I'm gonna choose this one video out of all these videos that this YouTuber made, and I'll spread that joy to other people. And that's it. That's all YouTube did for it. So yeah, that was great. I still continue making other YouTube videos, hoping like they would hit double digits and get traction with that video, but it didn't. They didn't. It wasn't until later that I got my second big break.
Have you made any progress?
Like second big traction, and to this day I don't understand why this video got got views, because it was a playthrough video, and it was a Mario and Luigi Brothership. The game came out that year, and as it was this series, it's a playthrough, so it's not getting any traction at all from YouTube. YouTube doesn't want to recommend it, and mostly just people don't want to watch that type of stuff. And I'm sitting there, I think it's like episode 13. I title it the same as I've always done. I've posted it like how I've always done. I made the thumbnail the same as the others, and for some reason, that video did not just get 10 views. It didn't get just 50 views. It got over 200 views, and it's the only thing I could possibly explain that video got that much views, that will explain why people would click on that video, was that video was 20 minutes long. It was around 20 minutes long, and it had words that people recognized. It was like titled game title, and then Bowser's minions. And people were like, whoa, Bowser's minions are in this game? I should click on this video right here, right now. And I don't get it. They were just like, sure, why not? 233 views later. Thanks. Watch my other videos. They're better than part 13, Mario and Luigi's Brothership, Bowser's Minions. I don't even think I did anything with the description box that much. I probably just said Bowser's Minions is in this and then left it as is. But yeah, that was great. And to this day, I think that video still has the most amount of views on my channel. Probably. Most definitely, actually. So, yeah. And, like, it's not like I stopped making good, like, I hate that that's my most popular video because I put a lot more effort into other videos. Like, for example, like, I'm so glad this series got a little traction, like, not series, but, like, these videos got traction. And it was when I played Subspace. Like, I played Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace, and those videos got traction because, you know, nostalgia factor. And I am so glad they did, because those videos took some time to do. I love those. I love that game to death, but editing those videos took some time because what I did was I would record it. I would stream/record it. Like 1 week, like when I had extra time in a week, and then what I did was I would hold on to that information, that video, and then wait next week, do another part 2, and then wait next week, and then I did the finale. And it wasn't until I got done with the finale that I uploaded all of them. And of course, like, in between, I would edit videos, and like there would be a playthrough going on in the background, so I would have to edit those first. But like throughout the week, I would edit the Subspace videos, and thankfully, like, I'll get the Subspace videos done during the week before I stream the next playthrough, like the next part to the playthrough that would need to be done. No. I knew it. I knew that was gonna happen. Ugh. Got blindsided because they spawned there. Damn it. Anyways, back to Subspace. So I would edit those videos during the week, and like before the week finishes, and I have to focus on the next stream to get videos to come out the next week, so I can work. I can work on those videos. It was a time crunch, is what I'm trying to say, because I had to focus on one thing and worry about uploading the next video. That's a nuke. I don't need that. And then when the final part got when I streamed the final part, that week, I would upload the first Subspace part, second Subspace part, and then it would just be a time crunch to get till when like the date for the third part would need to come out. Is that? No, I'm going too high. That's my problem. So I'm glad those videos got straight. I want to say each of them got 20 views, and like I saw on the view link, like not the view link, the attention link, like on how long people watch those videos. Some of them, like a couple people watched it all the way through, and that makes me happy. Maybe they just had their phone on autoplay and they fell asleep, but that makes me happy. But yeah, I don't think there's any like videos recently that got that much views. It's just been past videos that have been gaining more traction, and I'm happy. I'm fine with that, as long as it's it's videos that really showcase who I am and what I do. Oh no, there was a video, like a random part of Metaphor that got a bunch of views for some reason. I don't know why. It was weird. It wasn't even the video I was laughing the most about. There was one video I really liked. I'm not gonna say which video it is, but I like spent some time really uploading that video. Not editing that video, just because on how much I was freaking out. You can probably like try to guess from the titles, but there's one video that I made of gain a lot of favor to. Also, there has been another reason. It's not just me forgetting to do Talking with Zombies, but recently, I've been told I got this from stress, but I don't think it's from stress. Like, I've been stressed this whole year, and I have not gotten a single one of these, but recently I have. And I got a really bad canker sore in my mouth recently, and it's getting to the point where talking like makes it worse, like makes the pain worse from it. So when I realized that I forgot to do a Talking with Zombies, it really sucked, and I was like, oh, fuck, that means I have to make a talk. Like, I have to do a Talking with Zombies through this canker sore, and right now it's killing me. It's killing my mouth. I'm sorry, did it not like ring a ding a ding? Guess not, because I swear I heard a ding saying it was ready to be done, but okay. Like, it's just, this is still like the beginning of this Easter egg, and I don't want to say too much yet, because okay, there, now it's done. I don't want to say too much yet, because I want to talk during the Easter egg, like other steps of the Easter egg. And so I'm gonna keep all the future stuff later. So I'm trying to think of other stuff I can talk about. Yeah, let's talk about anime. I don't really talk that much about anime. I love it. I love watching stuff. But like, I don't talk about it often because I don't have friends to talk to about with. I am very in-kept person. I don't want to go out and be like, hey, do you like anime? I love it when I love the show My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute. I don't. That's a joke. But like, I can't go out and be like, I like anime and I love when they draw underage girls with big boobs. Like, no, I can't do that. It's horrible. So I legit will just keep to myself and be like, if they learn I like anime naturally, cool, okay, that's great. If you like walk in on me watching, what's a good anime? Bleach. Yeah, that's fine, but I will not bring it up in conversation. You would have to do it yourself. But let's talk about anime and what this season has to show, because it is interesting to say the least. I'll just go through what I watched during the week, and some of it I'll forget because it's really some really forgetful stuff, and some of it is, what the fuck am I watching? Like, for example, recently I've been today, actually I should say, today's Tuesday, so this series come out, and it's some like, okay, I don't remember the name of the series, however I do know the premise. And it's basically, stay with me now. Ready for this? It is a show where this family has grown up together. Like, yeah, there's two main males in high school and 4 females. One's in college, one's the same age as the protagonist, one's a year older than the protagonist, and one's 2 years younger than the protagonist. All right, stay with me. And the other male that's not the main protagonist is his brother that's like a year younger. I think he's a year younger. I'm trying to remember. I just know they're really close. They're close of age. But so this family has been growing up together. None of them look alike, but it's weird. But they're just like, oh, okay. They just all popped out of the womb with different color hair. Now it's cool. They all have their own personality, I guess. And then on the birthday of one of the youngest daughter, I think her 15th, 16th birthday. I really hope at least 16th, because I think there's an age over there like that. But you know, it's not my culture. I still think it's weird. There he was like, all right, you're old enough now. You're all old enough so I can reveal this information. None of you are related to each other. You're all adopted, except the brothers, of course, because I guess why not? The brothers can not be adopted. They can have blood bonds. Don't you fucking dare. So like they all learn that they're all adopted, and it's just like, oh, that sucks. Well, they lived together for 16 years, so nothing weird's gonna happen, right? Now that they know they're not blood related. God, was I wrong? Like, I'm sorry. You learn you're not blood related, and all of a sudden you're just like, something just snapped. Something inside of me just flipped. And it's just like, okay. The youngest wants to be with the main character, and then all the other sisters was like, whoa, wait, that's weird. Let's check on the main character to see if he has feelings by presenting ourselves to the main character. And it's like, no, what happened to being a family for that past 15 to 16 years? Wait, yeah. Wait, so the young, if it's the young, if he's 16 and then the youngest is like 2 years young, it's like, oh, she's like 14. So that's even more weird. Jump door. Ah, my gosh. So like the switch flips. So youngest falls for main character. I guess she's in the. They keep passing it around like it's her hormones like acting up because she's of that age now. And it's just like, no, that's still weird. You don't say that out loud. Oh, the zombies are all dead. But they play it off like it's her hormones, and she's just like, oh, it's fine, whatever. She just has feelings that she doesn't know about. And then it shows hints that the sister, just 1 year ahead of the main character, kind of have feelings. Like, it's hinted, but I don't think she knows her feelings, even though she's supposed to be like the smart girl of the family, I guess. And then it's just like, oh, there's another sister. I completely forgot there was another sister besides the younger one, like, because the younger one's 2 years younger. And there's another younger sister that's 1 year younger. She's the one that stays the same. She's tame. Like, she's just like, yeah, that's my brother. Nothing really changes. I'm fine with it. Like, okay, we're not really related by blood. It's fine. Like, nothing's changed with her. And thank God, bless her soul. But everyone else is like, wait a minute. Do I love him as a brother? Or I love him as a lover? It's like, no. Brother. Love him as a brother. You guys should not have changed at all. Honestly, it's weird that you're thinking this. But yeah, they're all. It's a mess. Like, and also it's like very slow. So like I don't think they're gonna realize they're failing until like 10 episodes in. It's currently going on, and I think it's like, is it the 4th episode that came out? I don't remember. That's a great show that I'm watching, that I watched today. I watched the 4th episode. It was fun. It was great. It was cool. My mouth is burning because of the canker sore and how much I'm talking. I should really stop talking, but I gotta do this episode. Oh, the Shuinji family children. That's what the show is called. Which is even worse on name. Oh, that's what I watch on Wednesdays. Lightning Door Jump. Lightning Door Jump. It's called The Beginning After the End. Apparently, it's a super good manhwa, like a Korean manga. However, apparently, I don't know. I don't think the story's that good. Ow! What the fuck? What am I dying to? Wait, I don't want the zombie to die from the lightning bolt. Oh, there's 3 of them actually. Yeah, let's just do that. This way, this way, this way, this way. No! Why did they die? Fuck! I hate this bow, bro. I am dead set. It's because does the tornado move? God, why did I do this bow? I should have just done the bow I always do. Now I have to do this stupid ass step again. But anyways, the manhwa, The Beginning After the End. Apparently, it's a really good story series. But the anime adaptation is really shit. Honestly, the anime is like, okay. The pacing of the story is very slow. Well, it's not very slow. It's slow. Okay. Like, honestly, I think the tortoise that beat the hare in the race is much faster than the story. And the animation, you might be like, oh, if it's a really good manhwa, it's like really best-selling or something like that, then they have to have like all this fancy schmancy animation. It doesn't. If you've been in the anime community, like on Twitter or whatever, you would see clips of this show, and it's honestly embarrassing. It is a slideshow. Like, I'm pretty sure I can make animation on par with what they show in the anime. But yeah, it's fun. It's funny. I still watch it, honestly. I watch it because I'm like, okay, the story is pretty interesting though. Like, it's a really good story. I don't really know how to describe it, but I like it. It's kind of no, that's not basic. Like, the main character has this whole complexion about who he was in the past. And honestly, it's really nice seeing him grow from it, because if you were to imagine evil dictator, well, it's not really hard to imagine that, but like evil dictator reincarnated, trying to figure out his life and the understanding of love and all that, like warm feelings in his soul. That's basically it. It's really nice to see him grow from. But yeah, I'm still gonna watch it even though people say it's terrible. I love watching terrible shows. Like, for example, no, just kidding. But yeah, that's Wednesdays. So what do I watch on Thursday? I don't think I watch anything. I think Thursdays is actually the day I don't watch anything. Oh no, never mind. I remember what I watch on Thursdays because I'm looking at the calendar right now. It's a show called The Brilliant Healer's New Life in the Shadows. and it's literally just super overpowered healer, right? He can heal anything. He can chop off your arm and just make a new one. Crazy. Wow. Amazing. And so he gets kicked out of his party because they think he's useless. He's not useless. They just don't realize his talents. And so he was like, okay, then I'm just gonna go to the slums and become an underground healer with this girl that I saved from slavery, but is very definitely underage, and she apparently is in love with me, and I do everything in my power to not realize it because that would be illegal. Door jump lightning. Door jump lightning. And good on him because he has like 3 women crime bosses that go after him, along with a ghost lady that likes him as well. And it's just like, yes, don't go for the underage option. The tornado does move. Oh my gosh. Hold up. Zombies, come this way. Come thy way, zombies. Don't. Oh, I'm gonna have to kill them. Don't die! Yeah, they're all dead. Oh, wait. Don't. No! No! One zombie! Don't die! Ow, bitch. Fuck, what was the code? I want to say it's door jump lightning, but I'm actually not sure. Hold up. Sorry. I'm gonna pause my recording and look at it. Okay. Code has been cracked. It's door jump lightning. I was right. I just had to make sure because, you know, this is very difficult to do. What was I talking about? Oh, the anime with he has 3 crime bosses around him. Cool. Yeah, no. I enjoy it. Honestly, I don't see it as a harem. If you know what a harem is, cool. I don't see it as that. If you don't know what a harem is, cool. You don't need to know it. Because I legit see it as, it is honestly a slice of life in a fantasy world. That is basically what it is. So, yeah, it's great. I love it. It's a breath of fresh air. Like, sure, there's other animes that have done that. Like, oh, the overpowered person that's in pharmaceuticals that can heal everybody and everybody loves them. But to me, it's basically slice of life in a fantasy world, and it's nice to hear how the fantasy world interacts and how his impact of being an overpowered healer that's basically illegal in that world plays out. So that was Thursday, and then Friday. Oh my gosh, Friday is so fun. Like, Friday is so much fun because, like, what do you mean? There's an anime out there, like a lot of people were. Well, I say a lot of people, but there's one. I saw a TikTok on this anime that was like, oh, it got greenlit for an anime adaptation. That's great. I love this anime so much. This girl is best girl. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, oh, it's a rom-com. Great. I love rom-coms. They could never go wrong with rom-coms. Tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache because story. Main character, male dude. He is super shy in middle school, and his passion in life is to make flower accessories, like female flower accessories, like ambered into gemstones, or like little legit looks like the mosquito in a fossil to get dinosaur blood, like Jurassic Park, but with flowers and all that. And like, it's female accessories. Like, I don't know why he thinks that's awesome, but good on him, I guess. Good on him finding his calling. And he meets a girl, like, in middle school, and she supports his dream, and he's like, oh wow, nobody supported my dream before. Wow, I think we're gonna be best friends. and we're gonna be friends forever and ever and ever. And then the girl's like, yeah, that's great and all, but like, what if when we're like age 30 and we're both single, like maybe we should, like, I don't know, maybe hair trolling, maybe we should get married or something. And he was like, oh yeah, that's such a dream. And so fast forward, like, while he's in his second year of high school, like basically his junior year of high school, I think. He's like still making all this stuff, and the girl that gave him attention is still like his best friend, I guess. And she's just like, wow, it's so weird that we're like best friends and we're not lovers or anything, and then I'm not gonna do anything about it, and I'm gonna support you on being romantic with other people. And so he's like, oh, okay, I guess, but I'm gonna focus on making flowers accessories. And so he does do that. He focused on his flowers accessories, and then he was like, wow, wait a minute, I'm having a hard time making flowers accessories lately. Maybe I should do something, change of pace. And then his mom is like, well, you've been making flowers accessories based on this girl. Why don't you find a different girl to base off your flowers accessories on, so you can get a better view of how you make your accessories? And brain lightning door jump, brain lightning door jump, door jump, brain lightning door jump. Oh, it's done. And so the main deal is like, oh wait, that's a great idea, Mom. Maybe I should find a different person. And then his male best friend is like, hey buddy, old pal, hey, there's this girl that really wants to meet you, and she likes your accessories. And so he's just like, oh, okay, let's meet this girl. Oh, hey girl A, how you doing? Oh, hi, I'm girl A. I like your accessories. And he was like, oh, really? Thanks. He was like, yeah, it reminds me of this one dude I met when I was like 5 years old. Oh wow, you have a great memory of remembering 5 years old. Hey, I remember a girl that I met when I was 5 years old too, and I gave her a flower. Oh wow, that's a great. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, this boy when I met when I was 5 years old, that he was like 5 years old, and he was like the same age as me. He gave me a flower when I got lost, and then I fell in love with him, and I really wish I could meet him any day too. And he was like, oh wow, that's such a coincidence. That's such a coincidence. Oh yeah, it's such a coincidence. Oh my gosh, is that you? And then they like meet, and the girl was like, oh yeah, I support you. And like girl best friend is like, oh, I support you. Wow, I really love what you're doing and getting this change of pace and doing all those business ideas. And then in the back of her head, no, it's not even the back of her head, like when she leaves early, and she was like, oh, I gotta go. You two lovebirds, you do your thing. And then she's just like screaming in her pillow. She was like, oh my god, why wasn't it me? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna support him though. I'm gonna support him and be his best friend in her world. And then like boy main character is just like, oh wow, this is so great having somebody else to base it off of instead of best friend girl. And, oh wow, that's great. But you know, we should both respect best friend girl though, because you know she was there at the beginning. And he was like, yeah, totally. And then best friend girl is like, I support you guys. And like then I think it's episode 3 or maybe 2, I don't remember. Like best friend girl is just like, wow, you guys look cool with each other. But best friend boy of main character like notices, he knows what the best friend girl best friend girl of main character is just like, oh wait a minute, she likes him. I'm gonna fuck her over with this. And he's like, wow, aren't you two like such a great couple? And then girl A is just like, oh really? And then main character is like, oh my gosh, stop it, dude. And then best friend girl is just like, yeah, we should stop this joke. And then like, even though I support you guys, I totally do support you. And then best friend boy is just like, oh yeah, you guys make a great couple. Hey, why don't you focus more on girl A? Because you know, you two hit it off and you're like childhood friends and you both like each other more than and you both have a chance of romantically, and they're just like, oh really? And it's like, oh my gosh, really? And then best friend girl A, not best friend girl A, I keep calling her A, but best friend girl is just like, wow, I'm gonna keep my cool, I'm gonna keep my fucking cool, like just stop this shit, best friend boy. And then best friend boy's just like, wow, why don't you two kiss? You better shut your mouth! Like, she gets super pissed to the point where she dumps water off a main character, because main character was like, wait, I need jump door brain. Alright, cool. Sorry. Like, main character's like, oh, maybe I should base off of this new girl, and because it's really doing good for my business, my small business, that you should totally support local businesses. Support local businesses now. And so, like, that got best friend girl pissed, and she was like, I hate you, I'm never talking to you. And then main character's like, oh, what did I do? I didn't do anything wrong. Anyways, that was like episode 2 or 3. I think it's 3. So yeah, no, it was episode 3, because 2 is when they revealed that they were childhood friends. Anyways, it's a dumpster fire, I guess. Honestly, I don't get it. But yeah, that was an anime I watch on Fridays. So that it's fun. We all like it. No, I don't like it. I haven't watched the newest episode because I was cringing so much that episode. I was like, oh my gosh, if you don't like them being together, then you should have had your chance over the like 3 years they've been best friends, and she's never brought up her feelings once of wanting to be with the main character. Like, what the, like, you missed your opportunity, man. That's on you. That's your fault. You're a loser. But yeah, it's great. We all have fun. And also that day I watched Fire Force. It's the first part of the last season that's going on right now, and honestly I like it. Yeah, I keep forgetting what type of show Fire Force is when it's time for the new season to start with it going, because I remember there's some episodes where it's like very weird and like it's creative animation to like make sure you're not over animating some stuff, or like not putting too much animation on the team to do on every episode. And when the animation does kick up though, it's like important scenes, like important fight scenes that needs to be played out. And so I'm glad for that. The opening and ending of Fire Force slaps. I don't really know if I'm not gonna say much about Fire Force because again, it's the last season, so I can't really talk about what goes on this season with it. So all I can say is watch it when the fan service comes out. Really just gut through it, because man, it is a lot of fan service, because it will pay off. Like, if you get through the unnecessary fan service of one character specifically, then it's a great show. Yeah. Then Saturdays. Oh, I know what Saturdays are. It's To Be Hero, because god, that show is so good. It's I want to say Chinese. I don't think it's Chinese. It might be a Chinese anime. I don't even think it's an anime. I'm just gonna straight up call it just a show, because it is such a good show on what it is, on what it does. Like, basically the premise of the show is that you follow main character. I think they switch main characters though. First 4 episodes is of one main character, but I think they're gonna switch and tell the story of a different main character. But anyways, it's set in a universe where like heroes are real, superheroes are real. However, the twist on these superheroes is that they get their powers and how strong they are by how popular they are. So say like for example, your rank, you're of a high ranking superhero, then you can stop like stop terrorist acts. But if you're like really low superhero, then you gotta like work on some small petty crime stuff to make your popularity grow and become very popular, so you can do more in the superhero industry. But of course, you know, there's like industries and stuff like that would what's the good word? There's companies that would sign deals with heroes, get them all popular, do all these popular stuff, and control what they do so they can continue to have their popularity.
I feel as though I am exposing myself to unnecessary risk.
But yeah, it's a good show. Like the story is very good. Oh my gosh. One character, the main character's first 4 episodes have been like, he's literally me. Because his story is basically just how he was a nobody, then he got into circumstances to replace a somebody, and he's been living his life as this somebody, like, because like his whole old personality died to become this somebody. And it's just like he continues to be this somebody, and it does come to a point where he's like, I want to be me again. I don't want to be this person that I'm faking to be. I want to be me. And the build up to it is so good because he finally realizes what he wants and what he wants to become and the man that he wants to be. It's great. It's honestly just, it's emotional. And the first episode is so like, the plot twist on the end of the first episode like really brings you in, because it's just like, what the hell just happened? Why is this person dead? What do you mean this person's dead? And then the second episode is like, what just happened? Sunday. What do I watch on Sunday? I don't think I watch anything on Sunday actually. Is that show, but I don't think I watch that show. No, because I watch another generic show of an overpowerful character, and he's struggling to live a normal life because he's so powerful, I guess. Well, it's not even that. It's just like he's unaware he's really powerful, so he's just totally oblivious. Go like, what? You can't cure cancer with a bowl of soup? What do you mean? My village does this all the time. Like, it's the same way if you know Batman. Like, if you know Batman comics or Batman lore. Like, apparently he was like taught in a faraway monk village where he can block telepathic thoughts, like telepathic reading, like mind reading and stuff. And like, I learned this technique from the monks high in the mountains of Feng Shui. And he just like beats a gorilla's ass. He's like, what the hell are they teaching up in those Feng Shui mountains with those monks? What did those monks feed this Batman? Like, it's the same type of that, but he's unaware of his powers. And like, all the side characters is like, who the hell is this guy? This isn't normal. But we're not gonna tell him this isn't normal, because he thinks it's normal, and we want to protect his innocence. Even though, you know, the respectable thing to do is to tell him, hey, this isn't normal. You should hide this. And then that's Sunday. So Monday is honestly my favorite day. I really like Fire Force. Like, Fire Force would pin it my #1 day on Fridays, but it's literally just one show. I have 2 shows I watch back to back, and it's amazing. I love these shows so much. It's weird because I wouldn't think I would like them, but I do on Mondays, because first show I watch is It's a show based off of a game, like a visual novel game and it's the same creators who brought Clannad, if you know what that show is, and Angel Beats. And I want to say there's a different show. Actually, I think those are the two main series that they're based off of Clannad and Angel Beats. And literally, it's just this anime is based off of a visual novel, so it's heavy in the dialogue. But man, is it like the setting is beautiful. It's basically this guy's grandmother dies, so he goes to the island this grandmother lives on to help sort stuff. But he's there for a different reason, to learn more on himself. I really hope I didn't kill myself. Go. There we go. I made it. Great. Like, he's learning himself on this island about, like, learning with all these other people that are around his age on this island. Like, I think the island is like around, like, the total population is maybe, I'd say 1,000 people, maybe less. It's weird. But yeah, like, he interacts with all these villagers, well, basically villagers, and it's a nice change of pace. It's a slice of life. Like, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a part in the story where it's gonna make me cry like a little bitch, but you know, until that day comes, I like the characters. They're very nice. They're very human. Because they come from a visual novel, of course they have to be human. Oh, why is there a dog? Yeah. And it's like really hard to, so he comes to this place to sort his grandma's stuff, but there's another caretaker there that's just like, oh, don't worry about it, go enjoy the village life, the island life, and talk to like friends and whatnot. And he's just like, okay, I guess I really want to help though. And it's like, oh, I'll call you when I need you. And he's like, okay. And so he just tries to figure out what to do in the meantime. But recently, he meets a girl that apparently has a treasure map. So that's what he's been doing this past 2 episodes with that girl. And I'm sure like there's gonna be other girls that focus on their story, because that's basically what a visual novel is. It's just like you choose a girl, you learn their story, and then you, I think, move on to another girl. I've never played a visual novel though. I kind of like, when I learned it was a visual novel and it was available on Steam, I was like, oh, maybe I should make a video on this. But God, because of how popular the studio is, it was $50, and I'm not paying that much for a visual novel game. Like, maybe when a Steam sale comes around, I'll buy it. Well, until that day comes, I'm not paying shit. Then here, sorry, I got really quiet. And then the other anime I'm watching right now, that's on Mondays. Like, it's literally 15 minutes after the other show comes out, is My Hero Vigilantes. Such a good show. And I say that I wouldn't expect myself to like it because I dropped My Hero Academia. I'll straight up say it. I dropped it. Something about it. Like, there's a point in time where I was like, I'm not watching this anymore. Maybe it's just I didn't catch up with it, and that's why. But, you know, but you don't know. But Vigilantes, like, they don't explain anything because they expect you to watch My Hero. But I really like the cast, the stories, how the artwork is kind of like a comic book. I didn't hear it. I was kidding. No! Open it! Damn it. What a blast. But yeah. Like, the Vigilantes comic book style of animation is really nice to see. Like, they would put on like automatopoeias when somebody does something like punch or kick or vroom. Like, it's very nice, very change of pace. But yeah, I guess that finishes that list. What else can I talk about? There's a lot that I could possibly talk about in April. What has happened in April? I don't think a lot has happened. Do I start talking about what's gonna be in the future of these videos? Maybe I should start. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, before I mess up and accidentally kill myself in this game. What was I gonna talk about? Shit, I was too busy talking about anime that I completely forgot what I was gonna talk about for the future. Hold up, it'll come to me in a second. Give me a bit of time. It was something about, if I'm remembering correctly. Oh, yes. One thing I wanted to do for my 1 year of being constant with videos. I wanted to do a video that kind of resembled why I started YouTube. And it's gonna be a weird video. It's gonna, like, I hope I can make it in time with when the anniversary is, May 9th or 10th. Shoot, I don't remember. I think it's the 9th. It's the Friday of that week. And like, I want to make a video that resembles my, like, who I look up to, who I wanted to, like, base off of my videos off of, and basically create the same type of content that they make, because they are the reason I'm here, and that I was consistent throughout the whole year, and I wanted to base a video off of them. And you might be like, oh, it's gonna be like this person, and it's probably, and honestly, if you actually no, there's no way that you could know who. So I wanted to base a video off of them, like, in their format. It's gonna be edited kind of similar. It's going to be recorded similar, not really, so recorded similar, but anyways, it's just gonna be inspired by them. That's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, that's gonna look out for that on that day. But besides that, I think I'll just make like a video about it that day, like a video go like, hey, this is an update video of 1 year. Okay, come on. Aw, there it is. Finally. I'll make a video. I'll be like, hey, 1 year consistently on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching these videos, even though you probably won't watch this one. And something like that. Most of the hype is going to be going to that one video. That one inspiration video. And I think I don't know if this is gonna come true though. I think the finale of Metaphor, yeah, Metaphor, the game I've been playing for 3 months over my YouTube channel, I think the finale is gonna be coming out that week as well. Can you back the fuck up? Like, back up, dude. So I think the finale is gonna come out that week too. So that is gonna be a little poetic on when that comes out. Because I love that game. I'm glad the finale is coming out on the 1 year anniversary. It'll be great. But yeah. Dang, that was all I had to say, even though I was hyping it up earlier, saying I don't want to say this yet. Should I talk about VTubers? I don't know. It's one of those topics where I'm not a genius on, so I don't want to really talk about it. Cause like if I say something and go like, oh well, actually this person does this and this and this, and it's just like, this is why I don't talk about them. I'm sorry. What? All right, let's do this. Do I have danger closest? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Alright, it's boss fight. I kind of remember how to do this boss fight, but at the same time I don't. Oh, it's done! Cool. Hey, I beat the Easter egg. Oh my gosh, I actually did it. Boom! Hi, kitty. You wanna go? Love you. Like, oh my gosh, and I actually got the cutscene. Nice. This has been a good day today. I got a really good parking spot today, and I beat the Easter egg. Wow, that's great. No, I got a really good parking spot on my campus today. God, it was so great because like campus parking is really bad. There's like 3 parking spots you can like parking lots you could park into, but all the classes are on the other side of the campus where those parking spots are. So it's not even worth it to park there. But of course, like there's parking close by that you could park near, but it is such like a fight. It's a Mad Max Fury Road to get there, to get those parking spots. And sure enough, like I don't know if it's because it's dead week that people are not coming to class, but like because there was a lot of parking spots today, and there's one just right there in front of me that was ready for me to take. It was parallel parking, but I nailed that shit. I'm a professional driver. Okay, well, anyways, thank you for watching. I shouldn't start now. Here, let me give it a sec. Oh, now I can do it now. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this because, oh, this is gonna make it really hard to die now. Kill me! Kill me! I believe in you. You can all do it. Kidding. Thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoy though. This has been a great. Wow, they want me to survive. They want me to survive so bad. But yeah, it's been nice. This has been a great episode, and I have to edit it all tonight and make sure it's available to come out tomorrow because I didn't plan ahead. I didn't even really use this thing though. Ow, I died. Oh no. But yeah, that being said, thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this. Next episode is gonna be Metaphor and continuing the story. Goodbye. Adios. Sayonara. And yeah, thanks for watching.